Okay, I am in sunny Ireland. This is Ayr Square, which is in the city of Galway, and it is uncharacteristically sunny for May. And I'm here to do hopefully some filming with Atheist Ireland, but also I just happen to be right in the middle of the big abortion referendum. So there is a proposition like 8, I think it is, something like that, to be repealed because it is illegal in this country. And so there are yes, let a woman have her bodily autonomy, which of course is the pro-choice side of it, and there's the no, that keep abortion illegal, basically. So, and that's the way it's always been up till now, because it's a largely Catholic country, and I think that plays into it a lot. So there's a lot of campaigners around, and I'm just going to see if I can talk to someone. Okay, so John, hello. Thank you very much for talking to us here. And you are a campaigner on behalf of the yes side, the repeal side.
I'm canvassing for a yes vote. Yeah.
Okay, and so would you mind telling us exactly what is going on here in Ireland at the moment with this referendum, for those who don't know?
Well, abortion is legal in Ireland. Some people don't realise that, but legal in very, very strict way. And that's due to an amendment that was made to our constitution back in the 1980s. And the referendum on Friday is a question being put to the citizens of the state whether or not we want to repeal that amendment and instead have abortion legislated by the legislation, by Parliament, which is the way I believe it should be. So that's the question that's being put to people. And I'm voting yes, and I'm advocating for a yes vote. Because I believe that abortion is I don't believe, I know, we all know abortion is a reality in this country already. It's real in what I said, in a very strict legal manner, but it's also real when you consider the thousands of Irish women who travel to the UK to access abortion services, and also the number of many Irish women who make use of abortion pills that they get off the internet, and they're then taking these pills and can receive no medical care, and that's a very dangerous situation. And as a feminist, I don't believe that women should be reduced to that. I vehemently believe that women should have the right to choose
bodily autonomy, in other words.
Bodily autonomy, yes.
Yeah. And what is some of the pushback you get from the other side? I mean, what has been happening this week?
Someone who's campaigning, I actually ignore the campaign a lot of the time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of noise there. I don't pay much attention to what's going on in the media. I just try to have conversations with people I know, people I meet on the street, because...
Now here in Ayr Square you're going to meet a lot of people. I mean, what exactly, what is the general gist of how people feel?
I've had most people going past me, I have to say, who have said one way or the other, said they're voting yes. Obviously, you're going to say that to somebody who's got a yes badge.
I suppose.
But I think, I'll be honest, man, I think there's a mood in this country to change.
Yeah. I mean, I've been coming here many years, and in the past, it was a very, very, very Catholic, very religious, very conservative country, and the progress has just been astounding, really.
It is, and I think in a weird way that might be part of a problem, in that it might be going too fast for some people. And I have a sympathy with that. And I'm a father, and I have a kid. And I'll be honest, before he was born, I knew he existed. You know, he didn't exist the moment he was born, he existed prior to that. So if somebody is uncomfortable with the life of the unborn and losing that life, and losing the protection of that life, I actually sympathize with that belief. But the reality is that abortion exists. And I want it safe, I want it legal. I want Irish women to have the right to decide for themselves. I want Irish medical practitioners and doctors not to have their hands tied and to be able to do their jobs and not be standing in a ward trying to weigh up, is a woman's life at risk or is it just her health at risk? Like, that's some sort of decision that can be made. So that's why I'm voting yes, even though I do have some sympathy towards some people who are leaning no. But my point is that I just know that the Irish people understand that there's nothing simple about a crisis pregnancy. There's nothing black and white about a crisis pregnancy. And that the best we can do is provide anyone in a crisis with compassion and care and the right to choose and I think that's why this is going to pass on Friday.
Yeah, you're pretty confident.
I am.
Yeah, okay. Would you say that the religion side of it still comes into it, this idea of a soul insertion at conception, which is something I've heard once, which of course is not provable or disprovable?
It's neither provable or disprovable, as you say. The thing about religion is, most people who are religious, and I know a lot of people who are religious, they have no interest in forcing their religion down your throat. And I know many people who are religious who are voting yes. Mm-hmm. You know, being religious does not mean you're necessarily going to vote one way or the other. And I think there might actually be within, I can't speak for religions or churches, but I'd say within the churches there might be a moment of crisis now, because they realize this is an act of compassion. But at the same time they have this hold on to what designates the start of a human life, which, like I said, I can sympathize with. But Ireland is changing, like we said, and I think on Friday we're just going to, as a state, take another step away from the past and towards the future, where we are less busy about other people's business.
Yeah, who would ever thought the gay marriage thing would have happened?
And I know we got to be careful. You can't be overconfident, and we can't say, okay, marriage equality was passed, therefore this will pass. But there's definitely an undeniable trend in this country towards what I would say a freer, more tolerant society. And it is remarkable that we've gone from being divorce was illegal up until the 1990s to a country that voted in, the first country to actually vote in marriage equality by public vote, and we've gone from lagging to leading, and that makes me very proud.
Excellent. John, thank you so much.
Thanks,
for talking.
What's your name?
My name is Mark, and I'm from Talk Beliefs.
Thanks, Mark.
Okay.
Thanks for that. Have a good one.
Have a good one.